Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Check, check. 1, 2. Here, go ahead and check your mic. Checkity check.
Check, check, check. 1, 2.
Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
All right. We
Yeah.
got stuff. Yeah.
You said And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back out here to the Camplex as we get set here for some great arena football coming your way. The Wyoming Cavalry going to be taking on the Eastside Venom as we get set here for some great action. Well, there's been a lot of things that have kind of came out, but you know what the big part is the Wyoming Cavalry, they're still back up. They're still playing games, and they're doing what they want to do. Now joining me alongside, we have got David here with us. And how are you doing?
Doing all right. Dave Maynard here. Just
Dave, where did I get that from?
I
went from Dylan to David to Dave.
That's all right, man. You know what? We're gonna adjust on the fly as we always do at these games.
It's great.
We're gonna have a really good time. And you know what? I gotta tip my hat off to the Cavalry for actually sticking around. They could have very easily turned and just said, you know what, we're done.
Yeah.
But they didn't. They're going to stick around. They're going to finish out the season. They're going to find opponents, and they're going to bring them here. And if you're out there watching, please come on down. Tons of space. Get yourself a live ticket and come join us down here at the stadium.
Yeah, it's a fantastic time. We've also heard that there's going to be some different events that are going to be tacked on at halftime. I heard maybe a relay race going to be going down.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about that. But Chase the Horseman Horsley here bringing you the call alongside with Dave here. And Dave, I mean, we look at this Wyoming Cavalry team. They lost 2 players, but they look in full force because they picked 2 players right back up. This team has all the grit and determination to make sure that they finish out this season.
That's all they've done is really they've just kind of reloaded is what actually happened.
Really, yeah.
They had some empty spots and they just wanted to fill them in, and they got some actually really good talent down there too. So, talked to a couple of guys down at the beginning, promising a lot of really good action today. So we should see a lot of fun going on out there.
You know, we're getting ready set for the kickoff. One of the big guys that is going to be a big player of the game watching is Speedy Williams. I mean, Speedy so far this year, I mean, he has tacked on so many rushing yards, so many touchdowns for this Wyoming Cavalry squad. And, I mean, if they were still in the league, I'd be thinking player of the year for him because he has just brought in a whole different dynamic for this Cavalry team.
The guy grabs the ball and he just runs, and I think that's absolutely fantastic. That's what this team needs is somebody that is that dynamic, both out of the backfield as well as catching passes going down. Also, I talked to Bo Butler as well right before the game too, and he was like, "Throw me the ball. I've got this." He wants to score a touchdown today.
Well, we're getting ready, set to kick this football off here. The Wyoming Cavalry getting set. And it's a booming kick. It's going to be fielded at the 5. Cuts back out to the 10, to the 15, down to the 20. Speeds moves back to the 25. Finally going to get brought down as number 8, Kenneth McChristiansen, coming away with the return.
McChristiansen had some really good moves right up there down the middle. So he looks like he's standing out on the field. So we should be seeing a lot more excitement out of him.
So here we go with Eastside Venom. They're going to be the ones that are going to start things off now. Remember, both teams now are in the independent league. But, I mean, look at these jerseys. I mean, from Eastside Venom, they literally look like they've got Venom in their blood just on the jerseys.
Dude, those are fantastic.
They're pretty awesome.
It goes from the jerseys down to the pants. That's what the kids are calling drip.
We love the drip. Wow. We went there already.
I waste no time. I'm going to totally destroy language today.
Marcus McKinley is going to get the ball. He'll roll back out from the right side out to the 20, trying to get him down. He's
down
sacked.
He goes. Sorry. Oh,
woo, man. Straight, easy sack to start things off here. And it was by another man at Tyree coming away with it.
Dude, we're looking at about a loss of 7 yards on that one. That was a great sack. Good pursuit on the back end side. Way to take him down.
Good position here, so it's going to bring up here with the 2nd down and long. Didn't see any flags or anything fly over. The chain gang out there setting up.
No.
I think we've got an offsides here.
Our first flag of the game.
Yeah, first flag of the game. Going to be offsides, and we'll send it down to the official. You know, shout out to Johnny Mickelson. He started refereeing the first game of the year, putting everything together. All the officials that are out there, he puts them together, and it's very impressive. Especially, he originally was going to be the PA guy.
Yeah.
He went from the PA to the head official.
To the head official, yes. And I think the very first game that he was doing. very first game that he was doing, I actually I was the PA guy for that one.
Yeah.
And that was a last-minute call. Like, hey, we need somebody to sit in. And I go, what happened to your guy? Goes,
Yeah.
Well, he's going to referee the game. Oh, okay.
Yeah, where were you last week?
I was actually watching my kid throw some javelins
Okay.
and discus.
You get a pass
I
then.
do.
There's
get
a flag
pass.
on the play.
I was being a dad.
You're being a dad.
Yeah.
Another offsides call here for the Wyoming Cavalry. And that's going to push them up even more. So after that loss of $1 million, it's now going to bring up second down and about 8 coming here after the 2 quick offside penalties here from the Wyoming Cavalry, making this a 10-yard penalty right back to back.
Oh, my God. This is going the wrong way for this defense right now.
So Eastside getting set. Sending out 2 off the right side, moving 1 over to his left. Actually, they're going to put 3 to the right. Looks like 2 are going to go into motion. 1 does. Gets the ball. McKinley drives in from the right side out to the 20.
Oh, that's a fumble.
And that's a
That's a
fumble. On
fumble.
the ball. Wyoming Cavalry's going to pick it up off the 15. And with no penalty flags, anything going down, this will be Cavalry football.
No, that was a clean strip. That looked really clean, coming right off of the line. It was. I think this is a designed quarterback draw. The way that it looks.
Yeah,
I think he just saw the avenue and went for it, and just got stripped right there as he was going down.
Beautiful play by the Wyoming Cavalry. They've been able to force a lot of turnovers this year. And, I mean, it feels like almost every single first drive the Wyoming Cavalry has picked up a turnover. And has really helped this offense get to where they need to be.
That's just absolutely. That's a really good recovery after starting off with a sack on the very first play, and then just penalty and let them crawl right back in, and then all of a sudden you get that strip sack. Man, Cavalry are back in action right now.
So Malik going to be back at quarterback, and Malik, he took charge out of the second quarter of that first game against Central New York, and he's been the guy ever since. Been playing some really great football. We have 1 over to his left side. Cavalry going to send 2 back into motion. Going to get the ball. Here's Malik. Steps up, fires. The pass caught out over to Anthony Ellison. Cuts out to the 25, down to the 20-yard line. What a move. What a run, catch, and throw down to the 20. First down.
That's just good determination right there. That's sticking with the game, sticking with the ball. Just keep moving forward, not thinking backwards. Just powering through. Picks up the first down, actually. That was good. Some good yak.
First down and 10 brought to you by Blessed Performance. As we get set here down at the, say about the 18-yard line here for the Wyoming Cavalry. Once again here at the beautiful Camplex that we've got about 10 minutes and counting set up here. The Cavalry taking a little bit of time here on the huddle. They're also rocking some new uniforms today, too. They've got some veteran uniforms out today. Looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, I was out there when they were actually handing them out earlier today. Those guys are super stoked about getting them, and hands off to everybody that contributed to
2
getting them
goes
there.
into motion, fires back out.
Oh,
Bo
that's a
Butler
touchdown! That's a
dribbles it.
touchdown!
Touchdown, Bo Butler! Bo Butler finds the end zone. That's where you start out.
That's a great action right there. Right across the middle. It was wide open. Just split the zone coverage right there, and just turned it up. Broke the tackle right out of the middle, and
Well, with 9:35 left to go, the Cavalry, they strike quickly. They've done that the last 4 straight games now. This is game number 4, so that would be tacking on 4 straight games. As it is now a 6-0 ball game, 2-point conversion going to be coming here. Two in the motion, 1 out to the right. Going to get the ball, hands off. Right up to the gut and in there for a 2-point conversion. Good. Makes this 8-0. Cavalry leads.
Cavalry not shy at all about going for 2 points. That is their MO, has been since game 1. In fact, I think their kicker is the largest guy on the team. So you can't both kick and be lead block on this one. So
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do.
Right.
But there you go. The Wyoming Cavalry already up 8-0, and they've never really ever trailed. The only game was back when they went to Cedar Rapids And they were able to catch fire right after a special teams kick return to the house. They end up winning that one 14-12 by the end of it.
I'm going to take a moment to give a shout out to some of our broadcasting sponsors, iCloud Vape and Lounge and Lakeside Lounge, as well as the Healing Room alongside the Other Side Bar. So thank you very much for sponsoring this OMNI-DIGITAL-PRODUCTIONS broadcast.
So we get set here, ready to kick this one away. A little bit of a booming squibber. Get it picked up off the 5. Cuts back out to the right side to the 10, to the 15, down to the 20. Still on his feet, down to the 25. And finally going to get brought down at the 24-yard line. Eastside Venom, both returns now have been for 20-plus yards, which in arena football, that's a lot of yards.
That is a lot of yards. I mean, especially when you're talking about a 50-yard field. There's not a whole lot of space out here to work with, and they are really making the best of it, especially on their special teams. So you got to hand it to the Venom for that one.
Well, the ball's going to be spotted at the 24-yard line. That return was by Gabe Hafner that time, and Eastside Venom, they're already down 8-0 here. Again, the 2-point conversion good by the Cavalry to make this an 8-0 ball game, but the Cavalry have only missed one 2-point conversion all season long still.
That's
kind of crazy.
That's really good odds. If I'd only missed one, I'd go for 2 every time as well.
2 to the right side, 1 over to his left. Going to get the ball out over to his right side. Cuts back left. Here's Marcus McKinley. And he'll get brought down. Looks like another quarterback try off of a quarterback option, but just nothing going. It's going to bring up second down.
I do believe that was a handoff. It was, I think that was actually a handoff. There was a bit of
yeah, it was a bit of hesitation right there.
Yes, sir.
Well, the 5 and the 3 look the same from up here in the booth.
You can see numbers?
Yeah, I mean, barely. I should have brought my binoculars. I love these jerseys, but
Radio off.
I love these jerseys, but my goodness. 2 to the right side, 1 over to his left. Going to get the ball. He rolls out from his right side down to the 20, to the 25, 20, down to the 15, 10. Spins, moves out to the 5. And they're going to say he's out of bounds at the 10-yard line. First down and 10 for Eastside Venom.
Looks like they're going to move him back. Side umpire saying the 13.
So we'll say at the 13-yard line. It's where he finally went down. So first down, though. Eastside Venom already bringing a lot of speed, a lot of grit. Marcus McKinney once again sets up in the shotgun. Gabe Hafner right there beside. Actually, excuse me, that would be Kenneth McChristiansen right there behind. He's going to get the ball. Is McKinley. Hands off over to McChristiansen. Gets it down. Cuts back out from the 10. Cuts back out to the 5. And he'll dive down trying to get the first. I think it'll be a couple yards shy. But it's going to bring up second down and about 2 yards to go here for Eastside.
That was a clean handoff. I'll tell you what, I kind of bet almost on a play action on that one. So I think Venom is really starting to get their feet underneath them after that first rough drive.
Yeah, that first rough drive was rough. I mean, we're calling it, if you set up and you're thinking, you're doing your homework assignment, your rough draft, that was your rough draft. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just threw that whole series of plays away.
McKinley's going to go under
Fumble.
center. Going to get the ball, rolls out from the right side, and finally going to go down, sacked down by Tyree Bostic once again.
That's a good sack for a loss for Tyreek Bostic on that one. A little bit of fumble on the exchange from the center to the quarterback, but boy, they're going to give him a healthy spot on this one.
Yeah. I mean, but here's the thing. I mean, you're still third down and 5 yards to go, and you also kind of took away the throw just a little bit when you're so close to the end zone, being like maybe 10 yards shy. Now you push it back. You're 15 yards shy from the end zone. You actually have some room to throw again. And, that could be something that they're really looking at.
This is going to be a problem right now. Yeah, it's a really short field, and with only like a 5-yard end zone that they're dealing with right now, this is going to be real tight for the Venom to try and punch it in on this third down.
4:51 left to go here in the first quarter. Clock continues to roll down as all arena football rules do say. He's going to get the ball. Tosses out over to its left side, over to McChristian. Gets down to the 5-yard line. They're going to maybe mark him at the 4. It's going to be maybe a first down. We got one line judge that says first down. Another says a yard shy. We'll see how this one gets played out. If anything, it would be fourth down if that's the case. I think that's going to be fourth down. So they are going to go ahead and give him the first down. So it's going to be first down and goal coming here for Eastside.
Ooh.
Lucky spot on that one. McKinley under center once again. Going to get the ball. He'll look cross right, cross left. He'll try to get inside, and he'll be yard shy. But even if it was fourth down, that still would have been a first down situation anyway. So now it's going to bring up second and goal.
We're sitting good. Venom's still going positive yardage, but the thing the Cavalry's got to look at here is, again, short field, and they're stopping them every time. They have to keep the ball tight. If this ball gets bounced out to the outside, I'm afraid Venom's going to be able to punch it in.
Well, second and goal coming up here. 3:20 left to go here in the first quarter. He's going to put 2 over to the right side. Kenneth is going to be right beside him with McKinley. Going to be directly right behind, and I think Eastside's going to take a timeout.
Ooh, that's an early timeout. That might come back to bite him in the end.
Yeah, going to take a timeout here, and I mean, you really think about it, timeout-wise, especially in arena football. One pass caught, wide open, touchdown. He's running ads.
Oh.
You're good now. I'm going to have to roll some of these.
All right, so we're back here. The timeout once again here from Eastside Venom. Again, we were talking about that's an early timeout. That is a big thing, especially in arena football, because you get to stop the clock, but you also never know when you're actually going to need that timeout back.
Yeah, and right now when you're still looking, you're 8-0, and you're right on point.
McKinley's going to get the ball, trying to get into the end zone. The dive,
he's going for the reach.
And I don't think the reach
they're not
got
gonna
it.
give him.
No. Going to be down at the 1. It's going to be third down and inches, third down and goal coming up here for Eastside Venom. 2:43 left to go.
Language.
2:36 left to go.
Oh, yeah.
2 to the right side, 1 over to his left.
That
Going to drive into the end zone. There is a flag on the play. The touchdown is there, but there's a flag on the play. We're going to see if Marcus McKinley is going to be into the end zone for 6. Or do we have another flag? Touchdown will stay. It's 8-6.
and an offside. Cavalry got a little excited there on and jumping the snap on that one.
The one thing, though, that the Wyoming Cavalry so far have done so far has been offside penalties. They've had 3 straight now. They did get that fumble in that first drive, but this time, I mean, really it didn't matter. The guy was in the end zone, but
yeah,
it's still a penalty nonetheless. McKinley's going to get the ball hands
Wow.
off right over Kenneth, who dives in and makes that look easy.
well,
2-point conversion good.
I don't know if I call it easy. I think he
made it look easy with the tumble, you know.
He made an easy run look as difficult as possible. He got tripped up. So let's give Cavalry defense a little bit of credit on this one. Got tripped up at the line, but managed to keep his footing and cross the goal line. So, props to him for getting in there, getting that 2-point conversion, tying this game up 8-8.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be taking a meeting time. And welcome back here at the Camplex as we get set here for kickoff here for Eastside Venom, all tied up at 8. You know, we were talking about, and we saw the replay. The run up the middle, yes, it was hard, but the fact of the matter is that he was still able to keep his feet, keep his composure, and able to finish out the 2-point conversion. That was the most impressive part.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, being able to keep your balance on that play. So getting tripped up and still being able to keep your feet out in front of you. Yeah, no, absolutely. Just making that conversion, tying it up 8-8. That was actually really clutch for the Venom to come out and make that play.
It definitely was. And once again, we're here on the Omni Video Productions YouTube page where you can tune in to this broadcast. Chase the Horseman and Horsley here alongside with Dave with us. And
Coach Dave.
Coach Dave.
Coach Dave, for those that don't know me.
We got Coach Dave. All right, so what are you coaching of?
Well, I coach a whole bunch of stuff, actually. So I've been known to dabble in a little bit of baseball, some water polo, swimming.
Okay.
Did some football back in the day. And, so I am a student of sport.
You're a student of sports.
Yeah, played a lot of them, coached a lot of them.
Now, tell me what is coaching like for water polo?
Oh, gosh. Where to begin? First of all, you want to make sure that you got guys that know how to swim. That's
so if you don't know how to swim, you can't play.
Well, I'm not going to say that you can't play. It's just going to make it an awful lot harder.
Okay.
Funny.
Why are you drowning?
Oh no, they hit the roof on that one.
Yeah, hit the top of the roof for that kickoff. So the Cavalry going to be spotted over here at the 20-yard line to start things off. No, I have to know how to swim.
Yeah, you do. But funny story is back when we were in college, one of my goalies was actually not a swimmer at all. He couldn't. Yeah. He struggled a lot in swimming, but God bless him, Lee Lipinski out there. If you're listening,
man, you even calling them out too.
Yeah, Turtle, man. He made a couple saves there, and actually stopped a penalty shot for a guy that can't swim and could barely tread water.
Wow.
Coming up with a penalty shot save was pretty clutch.
No, that's kind of crazy. That's cool. See, I've never played water polo. I've seen it on the Olympics.
Yeah.
A lot, and I'm like, man, that would be awesome to do.
Actually, the guy to my left here who was sitting on the PA, Dave Hardesty. He also played water polo with me over at college, over at University of Wyoming. Go Pokes!
Wow. One goes into bullshit. It's Malik going to grab the ball. He'll be snuffed down. Loss of 2 on the play. That just did not work out. And actually, that will actually be Honor Sunti, who is going to grab that the ball on that one. Malik did not take the snap. And Honor's going to come out, and Malik's going to come back in.
I think he lost his helmet there on the sideline.
Yeah, I think he did too. He's like, where'd my helmet go? I don't know. We got about 23 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. We got 8-8 ball game. Second down at about 12 to go.
Cavalry's going to go vertical on this one.
Malik in shotgun. Speedy Williams right push side him off the right side. 2 goes into motion. Malik steps back out to the 10. He looks, fires, pass caught out to the 25. Gets it past to the 20, to the 15.
Oh, that was a move.
Out to the 10, and he'll finally get traveled down at the 7-yard line. Time will expire, but the Cavalry in good position to get things set up with a 1st and goal coming up when we get back.
This is going to set up big. This is going to set up huge because I think they were looking for the hook and ladder right here.
Yeah, Anthony Ellison, and then with his speed, so solid.
Yeah, he had a nice little cutback, and I think Speedy actually saw the block as opposed to going for the lateral. Took his guy with him and made a 2-man block right there.
Well, that's the end of the first quarter here as we got 15 minutes left to go as we start off the second. Okay, so out of that first quarter of play, we saw the Wyoming Cavalry go down quick and easy, get a quick touchdown. And it looks like we actually got a fun little game that we're going to be playing here in a moment as we get set here for our second quarter. So, hey, let's broadcast some games. Looks like maybe some. What does this look like? Musical chairs?
I'm going to guess musical chairs.
Musical chairs.
That's my money's going to be on that. No, no.
I don't know. All right, musical chairs. All right, who's your pick? Who do you got winning it?
Okay. I'm gonna go.
We are playing musical chairs.
I'm gonna go.
Right.
The kid in the camouflage. Kid in the camouflage. That's my horse.
Kid in the
All
camel.
Right? My money. I bet you his name is Hunter, and I bet you when he plays paintball, he wears all black.
Oh my heavens! Man, you went further. Play music. Oh, there's an ad. Hold on. So we got an ad that's going through right now. Oh,
wait.
Oh, good song.
Oh.
All right, so you got camo. I'm gonna take light blue. Actually, no, I'm gonna take the girl. I got the girl winning this thing.
That's a solid bet.
Oh,
come on, get there.
Let's go. I'm glad I switched my pick,
You're
baby.
in. You're in because I think.
Yeah, she's in. She was the first one that sat down. Goodbye. My first pick.
Oh,
they're
Rochambeau. Oh, that's sporting right there.
He stayed in. Okay, I still got the girl winning this.
So that's a sleeper, Hunter. Hunter's my sleeper right
Hunter's
now.
your sleeper.
Telling you.
I'm just ready for this girl to rip the chair away from someone
and just take off to the 25 and sit down.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, get there.
Oh, you're out.
I'm out.
Well, unless they do, they're gonna do. Oh no, he's gone. Camo is gone. All right, here we go. Mine's still in.
Actually, both your horses
Actually,
are.
both of mine are in.
He's hugging it pretty tight too. He's not messing around. He's taking the backside real quick.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's fine. Here we go.
Oh, there! Oh!
Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Dark horse, baby, dark horse.
You know, she was really aggressive when she was walking around those chairs. I almost thought about taking her. I really did, but you know.
Yeah.
When I saw Hunter out there with his hands in his pocket, I was like, my kid's got this.
That's fine. The funny part is I chose both of them, and I was just like,
and those were your finals.
I'm gonna go with the girl. Life goes great for me.
Yeah.
Well, we got a second quarter starting out, but hey, I like this. We're getting some. One thing is that we haven't had so far is crowd involvement yet with this, and so big thing that they've got here. Well, 15 minutes and counting here in quarter number 2 as we get set here finally. But that was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun. You know what? We need more of that stuff. That's good, wholesome family fun right there, Chase.
It is. I love it.
Yes, sir.
I can't wait to do the relay race a little bit later on. That's going to be fun. I'm excited. One goes into motion. Going to get the ball
fumble.
And a fumble down on the right side.
That's...
Cavalry is going to retain it. No, actually, Eastside will. There's a flag on the play. Eastside Venom. They did recover the fumble. We're going to sit it down to Johnny and see what the final call is here.
Music.
All right, so we're fumble apiece now.
Penalties are absolutely killing the Cavalry so far this game.
Tied at 8. Fumbles. Been an interesting first half so far.
That should have been 6 points. Maybe not on that play, because I've never seen anything come together like that. So the illegal formation that came out of it. But it shouldn't have happened.
No, it shouldn't have happened. But I mean, hey, you said Venom. They came out here. They came with vengeance. The Cavalry is undefeated at 3-0. And the Venom are trying to say something about that here. As we get set here once again, it's Marcus McKinley back out at quarterback in shotgun formation. One over to the right, one to its left. One goes into motion. It's Marcus. He's going to get tripped down by his own man. And that's what I call a offensive sack. There you go.
All right, take that one to the bank. Offensive sack.
An offensive sack.
You hate to see that. I mean,
you do hate to see that, but you know how often that happens?
probably more than anybody cares to admit.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
You know, it's not as embarrassing as you doing it on 11 on 11.
Yeah. And
That's more embarrassing.
running into the butt of your own offensive lineman,
You know, when you play college football in the video game and then your guy won't run the ball and then all of a sudden you get sacked by your own guy, sucks.
It's actually really good field position right now for the Cavalry.
Down at the 5-yard line, going to
there
hand
it
the
is,
ball up,
bro.
and the ball's going to be loose into the end zone.
That's 6. That's 6.
Touchdown! Wyoming Cavalry.
Let's go.
Another big touchdown.
Are they gonna call that a touchdown?
That should be.
No, they're not.
That was a quick fumble. They're calling it a touchdown. The Wyoming Cavalry comes away with the end zone. Yeah, Johnny Mickelson came out and said, hey, touchdown. Look, I mean, beautiful strip away. I mean, we're looking at that's now the third fumble of the ball game in total. And it turns into a fumble recovery touchdown for the Cavs.
The Cavalry has been very, very tenacious on their pass rush going into this game. Been very hard, very heavy right up on their front three. So that's why I was saying this is actually a really good position for the Cavalry to be in.
Yeah, and I mean, one thing that the Cavalry, if you're talking about anything, has been defense. That has been their main thing this whole year. It hasn't even been like, oh, hey, we're just going to go light up the score. Yeah, they did that the first game. Yeah, they did that, the last game that was here. I mean, but they don't do that. One of the big things is defense, and that's the one thing that they've been recruiting on and done a really good job on it as two-point conversion coming here. Two-man going to motion. Malik's going to get the ball back out to Speedy. Speedy's going to be snuffed up and nowhere to go. Daffy Duck took down Speedy Gonzalez.
Just ran into a wall of red right there up the middle. Good, bad, or otherwise. That was not a healthy play to run right there.
So with that, it's going to make this a 15-8 ball game. 15-8 the score. Wyoming Cavalry. Actually, no, it should be 14.
It is 14-8.
Where did I get 15 from? I gave him an extra point for some reason. Math is so wrong.
It's Saturday. I'll give you a break on one.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I get one. I get one.
You get one. You screw up math again, and then we're done. I'm leaving.
Hey, I hope not, because my goodness.
Hey, our broadcast sponsors, once again, just want to give a shout-out to iClad Vape and Smoke, Lakeside Lounge, The Healing Room, and The Other Side Bar. Thank you very much for sponsoring this OMNI-DIGITAL-PRODUCTIONS broadcast and live stream of Wyoming Cavalry football.
The Other Side. Sorry, I had to. It was a cool name.
So we're 8 Venom, Cavalry 14.
So we're getting set here for the kickoff coming your way. Wyoming Cavalry, they lead this one 14-8 with 11:59 left to go here in the second. Booming kick. Oh, that's going to hit the hand.
That's a live ball.
It is a very big live ball off the end zone.
They got
crosses out for the right side out to the 5 and finally jump down at the 9-yard line. Not much going there from Marcus McKinley.
That was a very, very good special team stand-up by our kicking team of the Cavalry, chasing that down. Previous two kicks have been getting out past the 25.
Yeah.
So to stop these guys back deep behind the 10 is an excellent setup for the Cavalry.
I mean, because you were talking about, the Wyoming Cavalry, just special teams defense, that has been the biggest issue, out of all the games that they played, is because most teams, they get plus 100 in the special teams games so far already this season. And that's been the big issue because they're giving up 20, 30-plus yards every single time, which is not good. Looks like I thought we had a player down, but we do not. We did earlier over here on the 15-yard line, but nothing else going from there. So, again, the Wyoming Cavalry, they're going to have this game and 2 other games that will wrap up their season.
Right here at Camplex, too.
Yeah, right here at the Camplex.
So that's going to be huge. That's great for the community. So come on out and watch the game live.
It's going to get the ball. Here's McKinley. McKinley off the right side, just tosses one up in the air, gets it out to the left side, and going to get brought down.
That was good pursuit, good backside pursuit out there. I thought it was going to be a holding coming off the line out there. You saw a shirt pretty stretched out there wide.
I mean, we've seen a lot of holding calls, so it doesn't surprise me if it would have been.
That might have been one of those no harm, no foul kind of a no calls, which we're okay with.
Yeah,
hey,
we're
let
totally
the boys
okay
let
with
the boys play. Oh, hey, Cavalry is 3-0 on the season.
Yeah,
I think they're also 3-0 in on-field fights too, if I remember correctly.
They're 2-0.
Oh, they're 2-0 in on-field fights. Oh,
2-0 in on-field fights.
Going deep.
Back out deep, and that pass is going to be intercepted. Here comes the Cavalry down at the 25, down to the 20, to the 15. Finally going to get brought down, but there's a fumble on the play, and I believe Eastside Venom ended up picking it up after the interception, and it'll be Eastside Venom football, looks like.
Man, you cannot run across an arena football field holding that ball like a loaf of bread. You just can't do it. And you're seeing him. He's just palming the ball right here. So I'm really not surprised that this ended up at a fumble.
I'm not either. I mean, the way the Wyoming Cavalry have ball handled, I should say, has not been where you want it today.
Well, you got to handle your balls a whole lot better than what the Cavalry are doing right now. That's for sure.
Oh, heavens. We were not trying to go there, but we went there. With about 8 minutes and 34 seconds left to go. Here in this first half of play.
You give me a softball, I'm going to have to.
Oh, I know.
But no, that's
we're not hardballing.
No. This is a prime example. Kids, if you're out home watching, it's a prime example of when you get that ball, you got to tuck that guy tight, hard, and don't let go, man. Running around with that thing in your palm, especially on a turnover. Turnovers are absolute chaos because everybody goes from a tackler to a blocker and vice versa, and it's absolutely crazy.
So here comes Eastside Venom with the ball once again. Going to fire it back out to the 15, cuts cross out to the 20, and finally going to get brought down to about the 23-24 yard line. We're going to see. There's actually the 21-22 yard line is where they mark this. Actually, it's going to be a little closer to the 23. One pass caught, wide open, touchdown.
So that makes it, that's kind of doubles up. Oh, Brian took us off.
Sorry, guys.
You got to let us know.
I tried to, but
Got to give us a cut.
Oh, we're back on already.
Oh.
Two to the right side, 1 over 2 is the left side. Going to get the ball. He rolls. Flag on the play.
Looking like a false start.
False start. A little bit better than not having the offsides call. So it's going to bring up second down.
And no loss? Okay, yeah.
There's a loss. There's a loss. There's a 5-yard loss.
I was confused. I was like, he's just going to drop it right there?
Hey,
screwed up. Redo.
We're going to redo that even though there was a penalty on the play. Going to bring up second down and 2. No, it's going to bring up second down at about 8 to go. Actually, more about second down and 7.
Cavalry needed that, actually. That was a timely penalty for them to get.
You talk about field position. This is one of the big things of field position right here. The Wyoming Cavalry have not really allowed Eastside Venom to get past the 25-yard line since the 8-minute mark of the first quarter. Roll back out from the right side and not going to be able to get much.
That was a rough snap. That was slow coming out of the center right there. Had absolutely zero zip on it.
Yeah. There's a flag on the play.
It's a late flag.
Wyoming Cavalry, I think he's going to pick up this one, and it'll be a 15-yard. Yeah,
that is uncalled for.
Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Tyree Bostic, the wide receiver linebacker. Just unfortunate. I mean, the Cavalry have really shot themselves in the foot, especially when they come to these penalties. We've seen numerous offside calls. They finally get a break with Eastside Venom getting some false starts. And then you do that, and that's a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. And when we just talked about being away from the 25, they're now at the 25.
Normally, it takes them a kickoff in order to get beyond the 25.
Yeah,
but,
normally it does.
Actually, was able to burn off some clock for this one with our Cavalry sitting up ahead by 6 points. But that was a bad penalty to take. Cavalry was sitting in a really good position.
So Eastside Venom getting set here again. It's 14-8 the score. Wyoming Cavalry. They lead this thing as the officials trying to get the kids pushed back off the side so they don't get nailed. It's going to get the ball, steps up, looks, fires. The pass going to be caught. Gain of about 2 yards on the play. So, I mean, it's a gain of something here for Eastside Venom. Not really where you were wanting a big gain. Like, you wanted a bigger gain, but, hey, 2 yards is 2 yards. And it looks like...
Dude, that was a panic pass because I think
Josh Carey.
Was that Hunter? 98, number 98, Hunter? No. He broke through the line immediately.
Yeah, Hunter O'Connor.
Yes, sir. He broke through the line. That was a panic pass right around the middle.
Yeah, Josh Carey, he was the one that was able to make the catch, but, I mean, as we said, only about a yard on the play, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 9 coming here. Under center. Gets the ball, steps up, looks, fires the pass. The one-handed grab, can't get her done. And the pass falls incomplete. It is the Wyoming Cavalry defense once again almost coming away with another pick.
No, that was a good breakup, though. At the very least, that was a good breakup because that was 6 points right there. Absolutely.
That was 6 all day long, and I'd have some great cookies from grandmother's house.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where that one came from. I'm trying to come up with some fun sayings, make people laugh, and it's not really working today. My dad jokes are a bust. 4:37 left to go. Maybe it's because I'm not a dad yet. Maybe that's why. 2 to the right side, 1 over to the left.
It's only a matter of time.
I know, right? Going to get the ball. Rolls out for the 25, cuts back to the 20. The ball goes loose again. And looks like the Wyoming Cavalry may have recovered this one.
That is a Cavalry ball
that
right
is there. Cavalry football. Anthony Ellison once again coming away with that football. And it's the Wyoming Cavalry defense coming up big again. Wyoming Cavalry football. 1st down and 10. Waiting for the chains and everything to move back to the other side. And Eastside Venom, they had opportunities. They got the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty that really could have derailed the defense of the Wyoming Cavalry, and you had momentum. Just couldn't get it done. And welcome back here to the Camp Blacks. Here are the Wyoming Cavalry getting set here at the 21-yard line. Or excuse me, the 19-yard line, getting set as they just picked up the fumble. And the Wyoming Cavalry set up once again with about 3 minutes or so to go. About 3:51 it looks like from my foresight. We don't have the biggest scoreboard in the world. As 2 to the right side moves, Malik, he'll step up. He's going to fire one deep, and the pass is going to be incomplete.
Had lots of time.
Bo Butler was the intended receiver. Comes down incomplete, going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Got to hand it to our offensive line here. These guys are really giving our quarterback a lot of time to just set back and throw. You don't normally have that much time here in arena football, so that he's actually back there and he's bouncing, he's got opportunities to see the play develop. Sometimes it's a little bit too much, especially in arena, because arena is all about timing.
Yeah.
It's all about hitting everything right at the right time, and I think sometimes just a little bit more might throw everything off.
So here we go, 2nd down and 10 upcoming here. The Wyoming Cavalry just had the first incomplete pass really for them. They haven't really thrown the ball a lot. It's been most of the run games and got that fumble Recovered into the end zone. Malik's going to get the ball. He steps back. He looks, fires. Pass is going to be
There it
caught
is.
into
That's
the
6.
end zone. Touchdown, Cavalry. Bo Butler into the end zone.
Well, he said right before the game, he goes, throw me the ball. I'm scoring a touchdown. That's just what he said. And he does. And he delivers.
He did just that.
He delivers. And that was a nice touch. That was because he wasn't anywhere close to that. In fact, that was a play that actually developed much, much later. He just got a really good jump on the safety there and just caught the ball where it was at.
The speed that Bo Butler and this Cavalry offense have is insane. Like, if we got into a track and field competition and it was just all races and everything, the Cavalry would probably outspeed almost everyone.
It's
kind of crazy.
Yeah, with the wide receiver and running back.
Oh,
running
yeah.
back crew, absolutely.
Speedy Williams. You know, the fun part is Speedy Williams, he actually he ran track at TCU for a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, that fun fact for the day.
There's your fun fact. Malik's going to get the ball. Tosses out to the right side. Trying to still work his way in. And the ball does come loose. Eastside's going to pick it up. And they're going to call right off the sideline out to the 10. And finally going to get brought down. So once again, another 2-point conversion. No good. And so, you know, we talked earlier in that first quarter that, you know, the Cavalry hadn't missed a 2-point conversion. Now they missed 2. And I think I did my broadcaster's jinx is the whole reason why they missed those. So now the Wyoming Cavalry.
We made mention here that, you know, Cavalry, they bring a lot of speed. Wide receiver, halfback, a lot of speed. What we're seeing here is a little bit of lack of power.
Yeah.
And that's what they needed right there at the end is they didn't have that power in order to bring them in.
You know, in arena football, we see something a little different because it's not in the AIF or where they were previously, it's not a league that in arena football is one of the biggest leagues possible. So a lot of people aren't just like, oh, you know, like I've got this person and this person. It's hard to keep guys, especially because when the NAL comes around, the IFL comes around, and they're looking for players, they go pick off these teams. And that's what makes it hard because sometimes you're not playing with the same guys over and over. So we get set here for kickoff.
No, it's good.
Kickoff coming your way here. 1:32 left to go here in the first half. Kickoff off to the right side, cuts out to the 10, to the 15, down to the 20, 25, and gets all the way down to the other side, 20. And Eastside Venom once again, another good return. They've just been set up in good field position.
Really good field position, actually. And I can only imagine Cavalry's getting a little frustrated on that end of the game. Just being able to close up those gaps, slow those guys down and make that happen. Get those tackles out in the open field. Just having a hard time hitting them.
So we got about a minute left to go here in the ball game. We got our 1-minute warning. It's going to bring up first down and 10. Ball at the 21-yard line. 20-8 the score here. The Wyoming Cavalry lead this thing. Playing here at home. Without being a broadcaster's jinx on this one, so I'm going to knock on our ceramic wood that we've got set up here. They have absolutely won every game by 20+.
Here at their own house,
Here at the Camplex.
Which explains why teams don't want to come here to Camplex to play.
I mean, makes a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to get blown out by 30.
Nobody does. That's
not the fun part.
That is not the fun part. And
have you ever been blown out by 30? Oh, come on. Now you got to give it. Yeah, you have.
All right. So here's the thing. Over the years, and
did you take
those
a 30-0 loss?
We took a 22-2 loss.
Oh,
once,
mama.
and that hurt.
Yeah, no.
That was no fun at all. And you got to look at your team on the in the dugout and go, "Hey guys, let's keep playing.
Yeah.
We got to keep playing. You know, we win this out. We win this down. We win this."
That's the hard part about baseball is like you get down by so much, but you know we always say the game's not over because there's so much stuff that can happen. But when you're down 22-2, oh yeah, your game kind of over, just a little bit.
It's so defeating.
Yeah.
And that's the hard part. And then when that happens in less than 4 innings, that's what makes it really kind of tough.
You know, I say that, and then I go back as we get a full start here for the offense, Eastside Venom. I go back and say that the Oklahoma State Cowboys baseball team 2 years ago, they were playing a team, they were down 18-0, and they came back and won it. I don't know how they did because they were about to get run rolled, and all of a sudden, before the run roll, they were down by 2.
Yeah.
Then they ended up scoring another 10 straight runs, and it was one of the highest scoring games. It was back, I think it was back in 23, it was, when Oklahoma State hosted the college, their college super, or it wasn't super, it was just their regional for baseball. And that was one of the most high-scoring games you could ever see. That's crazy.
And that's one of those examples of you just play for that out.
Comes back off the right side. He's stacked. Nowhere to go.
Smushed.
He's smushed down. He's smushed like a pancake. The Easter Bunny not coming for him tomorrow. No, he'll still come tomorrow.
That was Hunter O'Connor again.
Yeah, Hunter O'Connor.
Just wreaking havoc.
Hunter O'Connor has played really great.
He showed up today. That's for sure.
He has. Yeah, but I mean, as you were kind of saying, I mean, it's all about like what momentum you can kind of find in the baseball. It's so hard to find that momentum.
So one of the hardest things to do is to come back from being down 20 runs.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
One of the hardest things to also do is to stay focused when you have a 20 run lead.
Yeah, I had a fair share of those back in my youth days.
Well, good for you.
I've also been blown out by 22. You got to get the ball, and he can't hold on to it at the 24-yard line. Pass ball's incomplete to Kenneth. Just couldn't get it done, and brings up third down. No, but I have been blown out by 20 as well. Not just beating him by 20, but there was one year that my baseball team was just so good in youth back in Oklahoma that, like, we had 2 straight years of undefeated season, postseason champions. Like, we were just so good. I don't know how, but we just got the players that really wanted to come out and play, and we got a good rap sheet, and we had fun.
When everything clicks, and I like that. That was one of the last teams that actually coached in baseball. When your team clicks,
yes.
Oh my gosh, it is so fun to watch. It's so fun to be a part of.
It was so cool seeing the Rough Riders last year on that. Rolls back out for the 20, down to the 20 on the other side, 15, 10, finally going to get brought down. A big gain, a big first down with 11 seconds remaining here in the second. Eastside Venom a chance to get into the end zone. Venom are going to take another timeout as the Wyoming Cavalry lead this thing 20-8. So we're going to keep it here. Brian's out down working on some camera stuff. I think he just came up. We might try to get into a media timeout, but it's 20-8. We got about 11 seconds remaining, and then we're going to relay races a little bit later on.
Relay races!
I'm so excited.
I'm stoked.
When they told me that we're going to have relay races, I said, really? They didn't even tell me we were doing musical chairs today.
Because, Chase, you wanted to go down for the relay races.
Yeah, I know.
If I remember right.
Yeah, I know. I wore cowboy boots today. I think it would slip all over that turf.
You know, our on-field hype man, Alex, he's down there. He's rocking the cowboy boots, too. So I want to see if he actually gets involved in some of those relay races.
It's first time we've had an on-field host.
Yeah, for Cavalry. So that's
Cavalry this year.
That's really nice that they're actually up in their game down there for on-field stuff.
11 seconds remaining here, 20-8. 2 to the right side, 1 over to his left. It's going to get the ball. Looks, trying to find a little bit of a hole. Going to get brought down at the 5-yard line. Hunter O'Connor once again. 4 seconds remaining. Easton Venom going to take another timeout. 4 seconds to go. We're going to take a media timeout. We'll be back. Well, the clock is going to expire, and there was not much you missed. Marcus pretty much stumbled over his two left feet, went down, and that did the first half. 20-8 the score.
You know, on the back pedal, I think that's what happened is
Yeah.
his heels just clipped and fell to his back. Live game still going on at the time, and I think he was just ready to be done because he was just turtling on his back. And then Cavalry never stopped playing. They went after it. Actually tried to force that turnover and bring it back for what would have been a wonderful return. But Cavalry here, you know, sticking with that 20-8 lead right now.
Yeah, still sticking with that 20-8 lead. The Cavalry really set in a really good position. Again, the dance squad going to be coming out. Relay races coming out a little bit later on, too. Here in our halftime, we got about 19 minutes until we are fully back up and rolling. But before we get into... Before we get out of here and we take a little bit of a break before these fun relay races and everything that comes out, as they're going to throw some T-shirts out from the dance team. What are your final? What are some of your thoughts here, just out of that first half?
Penalties. That's been the plague right now for the Cavalry as they looking to get into the second half. They got to stay legit and they got to stay even on that line of scrimmage, and I think that's the big one right there. The stupid penalties with the unsportsmanlike and the offsides penalties. And a lot of those are coming from our guy, Hunter O'Connor.
Yeah.
Keep him on sides. I like the energy. I like the enthusiasm that defense is coming at it. And so far, really, what we've seen a lot of defense this game. So let's get rid of the penalties, and let's get the offense out there, and let's see them start scoring some touchdowns.
Yeah, that's going to be the big thing is what can the offense continue to do? That is, like, what are you able to continue moving on? Because the offense is a high-powering offense that really does a good job throughout this year so far. But the defense has been the big caveat, if you will. I mean, already forcing 2 fumbles in today's game, had a pick, lost the fumble right there at the end, of which that was a pretty big play too. I mean, fumbling the football off of a pick. That's heartbreaking.
That's slamming on the brakes. That's going in the opposite direction, and nobody likes to see that. But there's another fine example. Hold the ball right, follow through right. If nothing else, you keep possession, and that's what's key in this game.
Absolutely. Well, dance team's out there right now. We've got about 17 minutes to go. We're going to go ahead and step aside real fast. We're going to kind of enjoy the dance team, and then relay races coming up. From what I've heard, I might just be gaslighting everyone. And that could be one of the most fun things to do. You never know. We could be down there, grab a microphone.
Oh, yeah.
And just go down and start racing.
Me with the half a knee that I have now.
Yeah, it would be fun.
Yeah.
It would be a lot of fun. So anyways, we'll be back here with more of our Wyoming Cavalry football broadcast here presented by OMNI Video Productions. Also here by iCloud Vape. Big shout out to them. iCloud Vape, Lakeside Lounge, and the Healing Room. Can't do it without all of you. We're going to go take a time out. We'll be right back here with more of our Wyoming Cavalry broadcast presented by OMNI Video Productions.
I've seen comments.
Did you take them off?
I'm not even sure. I gotta check it out to see.
Yeah, I used to host an MC as well. All the on-field events.
Yeah.
Not here, but back in Oklahoma. Yeah, I don't see any. Yeah, there's no comments on here today.
I don't even know if they're sponsors. I don't know what's going on. big announcement for iCloud Smoke. They got a new facility, a new building in Gillette on Lakeway. I don't know when it actually is going to open up.
Are we still hot mics? Or are we muted?
I think those are probably hot.
These are mics.
Those are our mics. Yeah, stations 1 and 2.
One pass caught, wide open, touchdown.
Enjoy the game. It's in the game.
It's in the game. Well, welcome back here to the Camplex. And the Wyoming Cavalry right now up here against the Eastside Venom. It's 20-8 the score as the Wyoming Cavalry offensively, defensively, looking pretty good. The only downside has been some penalties.
Yeah, we talked about that before we went to break. And I'll tell you what, if they can keep that yellow flag from flying, things will really be picking up a lot for the Cavalry.
Yeah, no, I absolutely. Oh, my goodness. I had to sit down for a moment.
Yeah.
My body, my knees, man. Already, my knees.
And
I was a catcher for baseball.
I was a catcher too.
So my knees are not nice. I don't know which mic you are. Am I 2 or am I 1?
I'm mic 1. You
So
are
you're
mic 2.
Okay, cool. There we go. I'm like,
Yeah, I think we're at like the 2/3 mark on both of them.
okay, perfect. Just making sure. I was like, making sure we got all the sound and everything good. But so I said some relay races. Apparently that might only be a second half thing, my bobber, unfortunately. But Yeah, so I pretty much gaslighted every single person at halftime.
So if you are listening on the live stream, go ahead and head on over to the live chat. Drop us a question, drop us a comment, drop us whatever you want. We'd be more than happy to hear you out.
Yeah, I'm
Leave a comment on
I'm a little disappointed tonight. We've had comments out the wazoo for the past 3 straight broadcasts we've done, and there's nothing.
No, and
What is this, y'all? Come on.
listen, I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed.
I know. That's worse.
know.
I hate when my parents go, hey, we're not upset with you, but we're just disappointed in you. And I'm like, be upset with me. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't want you to feel disappointed because that's worse.
Yeah.
So, but where you won't be disappointed, you can go to iCloud Vape and Smoke. They just got a brand new location.
They did get a brand new location. Yes, everything's opening up here real soon, if not already opening up. They got a new building over there located on Lakeway Road here in Gillette, Wyoming.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, no, that's always good to hear when you hear.
A little bit. I mean, granted, yeah, you've been there for so long, but when you get into that new place, or if you've expanded, added on another business, you're just like, man, life is great.
Yeah, no, that's always a push in the right direction for any business, especially local business around here.
Absolutely. So, I believe
we are live right now.
We're still live over here. I'm just making sure. I'm looking over on my production booth area, making sure that I'm not going crazy.
No, that might have been a clever live wipe that Brian threw down there. Brian Cloud with OMNI-DIGITAL-PRODUCTIONS here. He's our producer. He's making things happen for us left and right here on this live stream broadcast. As you guys are watching, we probably got kids out in the field throwing the ball around and having a really good time. Let me tell you something. Coming out here and watching a Wyoming Cavalry game, it really is a family-friendly environment and experience that you can have out here. It's very open, very inviting. In fact, after the game, you can actually get out on the field, shake hands, and rub some elbows with a couple of the players.
That's the best part about the arena football atmosphere. As part of the Oklahoma Flying Aces for so long. I say so long. They played for not even a full season, but as the broadcaster, and I did all the player interviews, and I did production, and did all the fun things with it. But one of the big things is that they even set up a time for meet and greet, and so they put out a whole bunch of tables, and this is what Sioux City did, the Bandits did, and then Idaho Horsemen, they did that as well, and it's something really cool. And then the Omaha Beef did it. It's that's something that's really cool because you can actually connect with these players. Is the big thing about arena football.
Yeah, and that's another thing that the Cavalry have actually started doing, or have been doing, and actually really went out this previous week, and made it a concerted effort to get back out there into the community, and having that outreach. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a big outreach, and I love it. I mean, because when you're able to get out to the community, this is a community-driven thing. If the community's not involved with it, it's not going to work.
No, absolutely. I cut all the sponsorship quotes that shoot out over on the PA system here, and I was counting them. Man, there's 85 local sponsors that helped this team happen this season.
That's pretty awesome.
And that really is the community reaching out and making things happen.
Yeah, that's.
Whoa.
We got a hot mic. We
got hot mics. We got hot.
Cooking marshmallows, Maynard.
Man.
I think it's coming from right
Yes, we're cooking marshmallows over here.
We had smoke going on over here. I'll tell you what, things are exciting out in the field, and things are exciting up here in the booth.
Yeah, I mean,
because you never know what's going to happen.
No, you don't.
That's Cavalry football right there.
Yeah, that is Cavalry football right there, point blank. I mean, with everything, that's arena football. That's not even just Cavalry football. That's arena football for you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the fun part about it. I mean, you come out here, you enjoy life. The cool part is if a football goes outside, like if a football goes outside of play, you get to keep it. You don't have to throw it back in. That's the fun part.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I still haven't gotten a football yet, and I've been waiting for them to throw one up in the booth.
Well, you know, if
It'd be fun.
if you want to go down there
Yeah, I know.
and just try and
Well, I feel like I probably could talk with them and get me one.
maybe get one signed by the whole team.
Yeah, maybe.
That would be a nice gesture that they can do for you, Chase. Is
Yeah.
just give you a nice signed football for all the work that you've done, and we really do appreciate it here, Chase. So
My
thank you very
goodness.
much for
It's been a
coming
lot
out and
of
calling the
crazy.
games.
It's been a lot of craziness, but we're
So-
still not done yet.
No, we're not. We have a whole other half left.
Yeah, we got a
I'm-
whole other half here in this one. We got 2 other games that are going to be coming up here at the Camplex.
Yes, sir.
So, and it's also Easter tomorrow.
It is Easter. Yes, that's right. Happy
know-
Easter, everybody.
Yeah, happy Easter. You know, I'm going to be honest.
Yes, go ahead.
I didn't know it was Easter this weekend.
I totally spaced on it too.
I was sitting over here, like, my friends are sitting like, happy Easter. My grandpa calls me today, too. He's just like, hey, I know your phone line's going to be busy tomorrow, so I'm going to tell you happy Easter today. And I'm sitting over here, I'm like, yeah, it is Easter weekend, isn't it? I mean, I know it was Holy. Like, at one point on Thursday, maybe Wednesday, I was like, oh, it's Holy Week. I was like, what in the world? Like, that's just how busy I've been.
Yeah. No, it's been crazy, and that's the whole thing, especially for guys like us.
Yeah.
Dude, our world never
No.
stops and never ends. There's barely a break from time to time, and you just kind of keep powering through.
It never changes. As a broadcaster, it never changes. You're always constantly on the next round.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what you're doing. Like, as I was saying earlier, baseball, softball, football right now. I've got 3 sports I'm calling right now.
He's a busy guy,
I'm
everybody.
very busy.
Very busy guy.
All right, take a, this is not a showboat situation. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, go ahead.
Guess how many games I've called just from high school football season?
Just from
Of
this
this
high
year.
school football
Of this
season?
year, yes.
35.
I'll give you a second guess.
Higher or lower? Or are you
Higher.
going to get higher? Higher? 82.
135
No kidding.
already.
How are you calling 135 games in one season?
From calling at the Pronghorns,
Yeah.
college basketball, college
Oh,
volleyball.
okay. You're talking
well,
everything. I thought you were
mean-
just talking football.
Well, if I'm talking straight high school,
yeah.
if I'm going straight high school, it's 90 games already
No kidding.
in a high school alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man.
It's been kind of crazy. It's been a crazy year.
That's,
I think I broadcasted 200 plus last year. I think I was almost in the 300s.
no kidding. Holy cow. That's
It's
a lot.
kinda
That's a
crazy.
lot of work.
It's a lot of work, a lot of craziness.
And I don't know about the rest of you, but that's
That's a lot of games. y'all.
I'd get tired of hearing Chase's voice on the radio.
Wow.
No. I'm
mean, who
kidding. I'm
doesn't?
kidding.
Who doesn't?
I jest. I do.
No, it's crazy the amount of things that, I'm from Oklahoma. And so I've been broadcasting since I was a sophomore in high school. And so, I started out as a production guy, and
Okay.
I've worked my way all the way up to play-by-play. So it wasn't just like I got thrown into play-by-play and that was it. It was just
Right.
like, you went from a production to I was producing my own shows to I was helping out with college shows. And, it's been a run. It's been a run.
And no, absolutely. Now, I actually got started off in this gig a couple of years ago, actually, right around the COVID time. I picked up a side hustle as being a voice actor
Hey, there you go.
for a while. So I was doing some side gigs there. Did a couple college gigs and a lot of free stuff. But
I would love to do some voice acting.
it's a lot of fun.
I feel like I really could. I did musical theater for the longest time.
Yeah.
And so, I act and all that. So,
It is a hustle, and I'm not going to lie to you, Chase.
Hustle and a bustle.
It is a hustle, especially if you can be doing a lot of if you're not auditioning
yeah.
full time. If you're not auditioning every night, you're putting out social media stuff. If you're not putting out social media stuff,
Yeah.
you're working on your craft. If you're not working on your craft, you're updating your samples, and it's a constant rotation of everything.
I mean, that's the same way it is with broadcast.
Yeah,
I mean, because
absolutely,
you're
yeah.
constantly having posted. The way the new age is of the way media has jumped up into the world of technology, it's if you're just having your stuff on the side and then you're just sending it in, it's not the case anymore.
No,
It's like you got to post your stuff on socials.
yeah,
And I suck at socials.
I do too.
I'm a Facebook guy. I'm an old man. I'm a
like-
Facebook guy, okay? That is all I really use.
So
That is
this
my
is
big thing.
So this is what I did in my new venture now. I hired my daughter to be my social media manager.
See, I don't have a daughter yet.
Oh, okay.
You know, if I had one, yeah, I'd hire her.
So now I'm going to date myself. My daughter's 23 years old.
Yeah.
And she came home one day and she was like, Dad, I do whitewater leather work, so that's my other business that I got
Nice.
going on. And my daughter was like, Dad, you really got to get on the social media. You got to get registered with Google. And I says, all right, cool. You coming home from college this weekend? She goes, yeah. I go, all right, we're going to sit down Saturday afternoon and we're going to do this.
That's
and
awesome.
so that's what we did. So yeah, if you're not out there
Yeah.
hustling, it's what you got to do.
No,
Looks like we're getting back up and getting ready to play. They're teeing up the ball.
Yep, looks like we're going to take a media timeout, though, as well. When we come back, we'll talk more about the second half and stop jabbling. So
Let's
right back after this.
go.
Good, but
Right on. Brian, let us know when we're live. Let us know when we're live.
oh, I got to stand back up. Oh.
Oh, I think, sorry, I was looking at that one. Yeah, we're good.
Well, welcome back out here to the Camplex as we get set here for the second half. The Wyoming Cavalry up here 20-8. They've missed two two-point conversions, which is unlike them. It's been kind of crazy on that part, but Eastside Venom getting ready to kick this one off real fast before this kickoff happens. Dave, what do you got going on here for the second half keys to the game?
Second half key of the game. We talked about it earlier. The penalties. That's got to happen. Also, already a penalty flag.
That was quick.
Are we calling it delay a game?
Need like a that was easy button, except that was quick.
That was uncalled for.
Yeah, it was a delay of game here for the Wyoming Cavalry, so it's going to be a 5-yard penalty after the kick return.
I'm gonna blame the PA guy for that one because he was just rocking out MC Hammer, and the next thing you know, flags are flying.
Yeah, I think that was interesting.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, Johnny was up here telling us that the music needs to be down and everything at certain times, and I think he got us getting us on that one as he's going to get the ball out to the 15, crosses out to the 20, pushes a man back out to the 25. Bo Butler working his way, finally going to get brought down, unfortunately, at the 22-23, but that's going to push them back 5.
That's all right. That's still a really good field position to start off with. I think it's some of the best field position that the Cavalry's had at the start. So we're on the other side of the field here.
I like the other side. You know, the other side lounge.
The other side lounge. This is a great place to go.
Great sponsor.
Yes, sir.
Great sponsor. You see what I did? 20-8. I just love how coincidence kind of worked out.
Yes, sir.
Coincidences? Coincidence?
I think
Coincidence?
not.
I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, Wyoming Cavalry getting set here once again. I mean, already happened to delay of game, 5-yard penalty, so push them back, but they're still in really good field position. Going to be spotted at the 24 on Wyoming Cavalry's side. A couple yards away from getting on Eastside Venom's territory. 2 looks like they're going to go into motion at the back of the 15-yard line. Malik in the backside with Speedy. He's going to get the ball, steps up and looks. He's going to fire a deep one. Pass caught off of his knees. And a great catch here for the Wyoming Cavalry to start getting things up here. Cameron Terry coming away with it.
Easy button hook pattern for Cameron Terry on that one. Turning around, catch right in the bread basket. Takes it in, you get your yards and you take it, man. That's all you got to do. It's what the kids call chip damage. You work your way down the field, chip damage, one little bit at a time.
I've never heard anyone call it that.
You've never heard of chip damage?
Not one person. You say the kids call it that. I've never heard one kid call it that. Two go into motion, steps up, looks, fires. The pass is going to be intercepted, and here comes Eastside Venom out to the 10, to the 15, 20, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. End zone touchdown, Eastside Venom. It's a pick 6 here for Marcus McKinley. And a touchdown for Eastside Venom, making this a 20-14 ball game, 2-point conversion pending.
Yeah, I think this was just tip drill in effect right here. Went for something over the middle, got tipped close to the line of scrimmage. It just went back to the defensive backs right there. Easy grab.
Honor Sunti, he was at quarterback that time. And just a nice tip drill. You know, as I was thinking of, oh goodness gracious, Nick Saban would say you got to make sure you get your tip drills, and did just that.
Absolutely. No, I just zoned right in as soon as that ball got touched at the line of scrimmage. He settled under like a center fielder out there and just brought it in, turned it around the other way. Looks like some little sketchy blocking, but no flags.
All right, well,
Easy
2-point
6.
conversion coming up here for Eastside Venom, a chance to put them down by a score. Again, it was 20-8 as we joined in the second half. That ball's going to be fumbled off of the snap. Nothing going. Not going to be able to make anything to stay. And the Wyoming Cavalry will avoid of a 2-point conversion try.
Center exchange is being just difficult. Ooh, looks like we got an injury going on here. I don't know if we got a pull or something.
Yeah, the injury is not fun. I always hate it when that happens.
Yeah, nobody likes getting injured.
No. How many times were you ever injured?
Oh, gosh. I think I was injured more as a coach than I was as a player. I was practicing, and I actually tore my tore calf muscle coaching.
You did that coaching?
Yes, I did that coaching. I was doing like
stretches?
I was doing a batting practice. I got a camera one lady's looking right down the line. She's laughing at me. I think she might have been there for it because no, I was doing it was like scrimmage, and I was just throwing easy pitches, and then it was a pop fly in the infield. I turned to run after it, pop.
Wow.
Yeah, it was ugly. Ooh,
Kickoff's going to go out of the end zone. Ball's going to be spotted at the 15, 20-yard line, I believe. Actually, no, I believe with the kick out, I believe that moves to the 10-yard line is where it's going to be spotted. Lied, it's going to be at the 5. They like to change things up on me. No, it's always been at the 5. My brain went blank. You know, and I said math isn't my strongest suit sometimes, and
numbers in general kind of stumble you a little bit.
Numbers are hard.
That's okay.
Numbers are hard.
You know, it's.
You know what the hardest part is? Like when you're actually calling a straight 11-on-11 football game, you don't have a color analyst with you, no statistician with you, and you're having to make sure that you take your own stats and everything by yourself, making sure all the numbers and everything add up.
Yeah. No.
That's hard.
That's a dangerous play. I was more concerned about just doing this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need a third person
in
order to do that.
Stats, yeah.
Oh, man.
Football's one of those that it's hard to do stats and do play-by-play and color all at the exact same time. 2 goes into motion. Malik, he's going to fire a line drive deep one back out. Anthony Ellison. Pass goes incomplete.
That was good coverage down the field, actually. They tried throwing the dime right over the top of the shoulder. Just was not able to bring it in.
Yeah, it looks like good coverage there by, looks like Shaq Johnson that time. So we'll see how the Wyoming Cavalry set this one up. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. So they're going to say there's a penalty on the play. It's going to bring up 5 yards, and
it looks like
do first down.
That was an illegal defensive set. They're only saying one linebacker that was inside the box. Yeah, and a 5-yard penalty on that one.
You know, we talked about it earlier. Johnny, the amount of preparation and work he did to make sure that he calls everything the right way. He read the rule book inside and out before, taking over and being the head guy. That pass is going to be caught over to Anthony Ellison out to the 15, to the 20, 25, 20. And finally going to get brought down. A first down and 10. Wyoming Cavalry brought to you by Blessed Performance.
There's that Buffalo Bills bubble screen right there for you again. But they had hitting those lead blockers coming off the line at full sprint, and then getting that screen off the side really opens things up, because as defensive backs, you have to respect that speed coming off the line. I think they also got a really soft zone going on right there. They opened it up for an inside cut, getting down the field. We got the ball on the 22-yard line going in.
Looks like we're going to take a media timeout. It's
one pass caught, wide open, touchdown.
And welcome back here with more of the Wyoming Cavalry football here on Omni Video Productions. As it's first down and 10, ball sitting at the 24-yard line. It's going to get the ball. Hands off over to Speedy Williams. Speedy cuts back out to the 15, cuts back down to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Cavalry.
That was just great second effort right there, all the way down the line. It was cut back, cut back, cut back. Excellent movement, excellent hips by Speedy Williams right there.
Wyoming Cavalry coming away with a huge touchdown. This makes it now 26-14. 2-point conversion pending. Speedy Williams getting it done, and that's the first time we've actually gotten to call Speedy Williams to the end zone, because they've been throwing the football a lot more today.
Yeah, they really needed to get him back into the game a little bit more.
So Speedy Williams gets into the end zone, and he'll be right there in the back, right there by Anthony Ellison. 2 to his right side, 1 over to his far left. Looks like 2 going to be in motion off the left side. Malik in the shotgun formation. It's going to get the ball. Malik steps, looks, fires in end zone. Off the padding, incomplete. He did make the catch off the padding, but unfortunately that does not count. And once again, a third straight 2-point conversion, a fail by the Wyoming Cavalry. Looks like we got a timeout. 8:22 left to go. Here at a third. It's 20-14. We'll take a media timeout. We'll be right back after this.
One pass caught, wide open, touchdown.
Welcome back here to the Camplex. The Wyoming Cavalry tacking on another, making this 26-14 to Cavalry, and Speedy Williams finally getting it done, as Speedy has not had his number called all game long. Finally gets it done, and right into the end zone, as pretty expected for Speedy Williams. Wyoming Cavalry getting set to kick this one off.
A little squib kick right up the side.
Squib kick off
interesting
the
play.
Side, and I believe the ball, because it went out of bounds, I think it's last time we saw it, it got spotted at the 20-yard line. We'll see if they put this down at the 15. Not great field position for the Cavalry's defense, if you really want to be honest. In that case, Eastside Venom, good offensive possession coming.
I think there was an idea there. They were just gonna try and squib kick and get it to maybe bounce off a guy, and look for a quick recovery. And I think it just got off the toe bad, off the kicker, and just take a bad bounce.
We're going to send it down to Johnny. So the ball will be spotted at the 16. I was 4 yards off. So 16-yard line with the ball going out of bounds. Eastside Venom, another good chance. It's 26-14 here. And the Wyoming Cavalry, after the big touchdown run by Speedy, Eastside Venom another chance now to try to put this down by 1 and once again. Looks like we're having some communication setups here. Putting a third defensive man in the box the way it needs to be. Our offensive line, gets out from the right side, and good catch for a gain of about a yard on the play. Player gets wrestled up over off the padding.
That was a good catch.
Slow to get up.
That was a good catch. That was also a really good open field tackle. Yes, looks like we got a man down over there on the sideline.
Yeah, we got an injured timeout. So an official timeout for an injured player. I believe we might send it to break. It's 26-14 here. We'll take a timeout.
One pass caught, wide open, touchdown.
And welcome back out here to the Camplex. Wyoming Cavalry lead this thing 26-14. Players still on the ground here for Eastside Venom. It'll bring up second down after they get everything set up here. But one thing for sure is, yes, there's padding on those walls, but there's still times where you can get hurt. And right now we're looking at one of those times. It was a beautiful catch. It just... You know, the late hit, or the it's not even a late hit. It was just a beautiful hit right there at the end.
He just got popped. And I was going to make a comment. That was actually a really good open field tackle, and one of the few ones that we've seen that have just been from one person as opposed to more gang tackle takedowns. This was a catch, went to turn up field, and it was helmet right across the numbers. So I don't know if what we're dealing with down there.
Yeah, hopefully it's just kind of like a shake-up cramp situation. Looks like he is getting up on his own willpower, which is good.
Walking off the field with some assistance. That's always good to see. As I said, I don't have my binoculars here with me, but the athletic trainer of the Wyoming Cavalry and of the medical staff doing a great job as always. Now, I don't know. I can't remember her name. Tara is who it is, but she also does the pronghorns, does all Campbell County, Thunder Basin. She does everything. I mean, she's there for those games. I mean, Thunder Basin and Campbell County have their athletic trainers, but she's still in the mix right there. That's fantastic.
It's pretty impressive.
That really is, yeah. Just to dedicate as much time as you do to sports and sports injuries like that, I think that's really, really good.
I'm pretty sure she showed up to the rodeo for the Gillette College rodeo the other day.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. Are you a rodeo guy?
I've been to one rodeo.
Oh my goodness!
I moved here. It was my first year moving here, and
I'm disappointed in you.
And the in-laws brought me to a rodeo, and I rooted for the bulls. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, that's most people. That's why we have the PBR.
Right.
Professional bull riding, and 98% of the time, people are just going for the bulls. There's a new number one bull in the world now. Oh. I can't think of his name, but he has not given up a ride ever.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's solid. He just came, the new number one listing just came out. I believe it was after yesterday's event that he just became the number one bull.
Oh, no kidding.
Crazy. Anyways, back here to some football.
Yeah, by the way, back to what we were supposed to be talking about.
Well, we had an injury timeout.
Yes, sir.
It's under center. Go to get the ball. Hands off and tries to go up the middle. Just not enough firepower. He's still working his way, but he'll just get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's pretty much it. Third down.
So again, another player down.
Yeah, another player down, and maybe a cramp.
Clean tackle could be a cramp.
That's the hard part about arena football is you're playing, like, you got to think about this, the landscape of how a field is here. You've got the turf, but then you have pretty much concrete underneath with a little bit of padding on the turf.
There's not a whole lot there.
No. So, I mean, this makes sense. I mean, and that's the hard part about arena football is because you do see so many injuries that happen, and that's the sad part.
On top of that, we're also playing a 7-on-7 team, and these rosters are not that deep. It's not like you're bringing 53 guys to the game every time. I'm looking at our roster, and it's maybe 20 guys deep.
Yeah. No, it's kind of crazy. So
You gave them to them? Thank you so much.
So third down and long coming up here for the Wyoming Cavalry's defense. Player did get up on his own, so he was able to kind of walk away. So that's one of the big parts. But the Wyoming Cavalry getting set here defensively. It's still 26-14. Eastside Venom, they're really trying to get through this one. Third down and long. Going to get the ball, steps back, looks out to the 25. He'll just throw a little prayer, catches it out to the 15. Cross right. Oh, that little handoff. Man, we're doing trick plays now.
Rumbling, stumbling, bumbling down the line.
And he's finally going to get taken down.
That was the biggest guy on the field. Caught the ball and said, "Whoa, let's go."
That is insane. That was pretty crazy.
That was the best play of the game right there.
That was awesome.
That's what we look for right there. Big guys getting the ball. Big guys running the ball. That's what we want to see.
Off the toss back, there's a flag on the play, unfortunately, over there at the 14-yard line. We're going to wait to kind of see how this one gets played up as. But, hey, I mean, the behind-the-back lateral, smart move. We'll see what the call is. Well, I lied. Guess we're still going to talk this one over. So third down and long, maybe. We'll see. So they call an illegal blindside block, and it's going to bring up fourth down. So, I mean, it wasn't going to do anything. There was no touchdown. There was no first down.
No.
It would have been fourth down regardless without the blindside block. So
you just don't like seeing blindside blocks. Those are kind of cheap hits, and that's what we don't need.
Those are no fun.
That's how that's actually how tempers fly in a game like this. Everybody's really trying hard. Everybody's they're putting out their best, and a blindside block can really turn wrong bad.
One goes into motion, tosses the ball. Boy. He did not even have a full catch on that one. Ball goes out, and that should be Wyoming Cavalry football. He caught the ball off the shoulder, and flag's going to be on the play, and that's going to be after the play. Ty McCartney is going to pick up an unsportsmanlike, and we'll see how they put this one down, because that possibly could give Eastside a first down depending on how this one gets called up.
I think that penalty is going to come after the play, so I think this is still going to stay as a Cavalry ball. The way that I'm seeing this right now.
The way it kind of looks like that it will be the offense coming back onto the field, but you just never know. I mean,
come on, Johnny.
We're going to wait to see what Johnny has to say.
Wow. Okay. So a lot of stuff must have happened down on the bottom of that scrum right there. So
yeah, I guess we didn't see all of everything.
Yeah, unfortunately, from our vantage point, and that's one of the neat things about arena ball, is you got these dashers of the boards that are going all the way around the field, and some things happen down in the blind spots that we don't see. But that's why the refs are down there, and they are not afraid to throw that flag. Give them a lot of credit. They're doing everything they can to control the action down there.
They're trying to keep this game as safe as possible, and that's what I love about it.
Yes, absolutely.
This game could be very dangerous. This could be like NFL Blitz.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
third. We got
there's
the relay race.
There's
at
a
the-
relay race coming at the end of the third quarter.
In the third quarter. Okay, so I didn't gaslight everyone too bad. I want to participate. Well, 2:25 left to go.
The first 4 that got there, you better hurry up.
It said kids. I don't think, dude. Oh my goodness, you got one sprinting out from.
He was, I am part of this relay.
I am part of this.
This is going to happen, and I'm going to be part of it.
Oh, you got another one. You got 2 that's going to be. Oh no, they're just playing football.
No, there's one right now.
Yeah, there's some more coming down. They're like, man, I want to race. 2 goes into motion, steps up, looks, fires Malik off to the end zone. The pass is almost picked off. Minute 50 left to go here in the third. 26-14. The Wyoming Cavalry still lead this one. The way it stands right now, this would be the least amount of points that they have won by. But we still got another full quarter to go.
I don't think we're done scoring. I don't think either team is done scoring right now.
Oh, absolutely not. Both teams kind of gained up a little bit of momentum. There's been a lot of penalties, but they've been able to work through them.
That pass was late coming out of the pocket on that one.
Yes. Malik sets up in shotgun formation. 2 to his right side, sends 2 in motion. Steps back, looks at the 20.
There he
fires.
is.
The pass is caught. Out over to the right side, off to the 5. And finally going to get brought down. Pass caught over here to number 21.
Number 31. Number 13. 13.
13, Cameron Terry. See, I'm glad you did that because I saw a 5 and a 1-3.
I'm sorry.
So that's what I was looking for. We do have a player down on the ground again. 48 seconds left to go here in the third, but another timeout here. It's now been almost 3 straight plays. We've had an injured player here for Eastside Venom. And, you know, we talked about it. They're not playing with a lot of depth.
No, you got guys out there. They're pretty much going both sides of the ball now.
We've got 10.
Yeah.
10 players.
So you're seeing a lot of those guys come up cramping really, really bad. Which brings up hydration, kids. So if you're not,
make sure you're drinking.
yeah, just straight up water, if nothing else.
Are you drinking your water?
I'm drinking coffee. Thank you very
You're
much.
drinking coffee, and you're speaking over here talking about hydration.
My guy, I'm fueled by raging caffeine. So
Oh, heaven mercy.
that's what keeps me going in the day. It gets me out of bed in the morning.
How many cups of coffee on average you drink a day?
Oh. Are we just talking coffee, or can we throw energy drinks in the mix too?
Oh my gosh. We'll go just straight coffee, and then I don't know if I want to know about the energy drinks.
So I'm good for about 4 cups of coffee, 4 8-ounce cups of coffee during the day.
Oh my gosh.
And then we'll throw in a couple energy drinks on top of that.
A couple?
Yeah.
How much water do you drink?
There's water and coffee in the energy drinks.
Oh, okay.
Sweep left.
Speedy Williams going to get it out to the left
And he's gonna
side,
get
and he'll
6.
walk right into the end zone right there at the end of the third quarter break. Speedy Williams coming away with his second touchdown of the night. No flags, no nothing on the play, and it'll make this a 31-14 game.
Things are starting to get a little chippy out there. A little bit of pushing, a little bit of extracurricular activity after the whistle and away from the play. I don't like seeing that happen, but
Yeah. It's not what you want to see.
oh no.
Well,
This is not good.
everyone's still talking over here. Now we're going to wait to... Should actually be 30-14. Math is wrong. No, math was right. I don't care anymore. Math is math.
I got 32-14 up on the big scoreboard.
32-14. That's what I see. I can't see the big scoreboard from we say big scoreboard. It's a tiny scoreboard. But hey, it's what we got. We roll with what we got. Malik fires. Pass is going to be incomplete. 32-14 going to be the score. And that is going to do it for the end of the third quarter. The Wyoming Cavalry tack on another one. It makes it 32-14, and it's relay.
But you know
race
what that
time.
means? Yeah, it's relay time.
It's relay race time.
Been waiting all game for this.
I know. Like, we've been gaslighting everybody, saying halftime we were going to have relay race. Well, you haven't been. I have. So now I'm excited. So we're going to wait to see how Alex brings this one up. So the plaid coming out and relay race time. Now, we don't know who's coming out yet, so we're not going to call who's going to win. Okay, I see one of the guys that bolted from the right side. Oh, we got how can you play twice? We got baby blue shirt back.
It's called persistence.
Yeah, persistence is key. I'm trying to see if there's going to be... Is there any girls out there? I would go with that. Because at this day and age, girls are a lot faster than boys at the young age that they've got them over there at.
Right. So I'm
I don't see any.
I'm looking team black hoodie.
Team black hoodie? There's a lot of
There's
black
a lot
out
of black
there.
out there. Yeah.
I'm sitting over here. I'm like, what are you doing? All right. I don't know who looks fast. Maybe little man looks fast?
No, kid's taking the sweatshirt off. Oh, it's go time.
It's go time.
Go time.
All right, here we go.
Tarps off, boys.
Are they going two at a time? I think they're just going 2 at a time. Okay. What are your bets that someone falls in their face on the turf?
Ooh, that's even money. That's even money right there.
That's even money, right? Or are
Yeah.
they all going at once? Okay, they're all going at once. Oh, man. I mean, I don't want them to fall on their face, but would be comedic. Which one? White shorts. Is going to win. From camera one operator saying, oh, here we go, off the race.
Ooh.
Oh, good race off the middle. Oh, brown shorts rolling. He's going to get past. Now he's going back. Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
He's going to win by a landslide.
That's the transition right there. Now it comes with a
Here we
handoff.
go. The transition. Here we go off the slide. Here we go. Oh, the players are joined in.
no.
Whoa, I didn't know that. Here comes the players. When did the players join in? What in the world? This took a whole different turn. Here's Speedy. Speedy's out there. What in God's green earth just happened? How did the Wyoming Cavalry football players start joining in? What in the world? That was a twist beyond twist.
Absolute chaos and mayhem at a Cavalry football game. Let's go.
You know what would have been fun? Okay, the Cavalry players went on their own, but what would have been fun is that they paired them up into 2 teams.
Oh, yeah.
And just added like a Cavalry player in between each.
I think
See,
the idea.
that would have been fun.
I think they were trying to do like a catch up game, and give the kids a 1-lap lead, and then see if the pros could catch up.
Maybe that's what it was.
They failed miserably, but hey, it was fun to watch.
Yeah, no.
Because to give you a little bit of an idea on how much speed they are carrying. Granted, those are kids, but as grown up people, we just look at it and go, "Gosh, the kids are fast." No, those guys are fast. The things are moving out here real quick.
Cavalry fans, you have one more
Yeah,
quarter to get in
it's
your
kind of crazy the amount of
jerseys. The Cavalry players
the amount of speed that some of these guys have is pretty awesome. I used to have that speed.
I never had that speed.
I was one of I ran cross country, ran track, did baseball, and I was one of the fastest ones on the baseball field. Now not. I mean maybe, but it's still funny. I'll go out and play football with somebody, or I'll go out and play basketball, and they look at the speed that I have, and they're like, "What?"
No.
Because they like look at me, and I'm like, yeah." No. But don't ask me to have ball handling skills because those suck.
Sure do.
Wow, look at you
do.
go.
God, I'm horrible.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm bad.
32-14, the score.
I was so slow. You guys had to time me with a calendar. That's how slow I was.
Oh my God,
I was bad.
that was a really bad dad joke.
I was.
That
slow.
was bad. What are you doing?
It was. You know what? I was sundial slow. That's how slow I was to run.
That was bad.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Come on, man.
I'll try better. I'll try better next time.
I feel like when you're a dad, you're supposed to be really good at dad jokes.
Hey, Chase.
What's up?
What do you call a guy with no arms?
What?
His name is Bob. Come on, man.
He's got to be in the water, Dave.
Hey, Chase, knock, knock.
I was like, what? What?
Chase, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Not Bob.
Oh, my God. All right, I'll give you that one. That was rough, but that was good.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Eastside Venom's going to get the ball, gets it out to the 15, down
Oh,
to the 20.
good open field
Another
tackle.
Big hit by the Cavalry. The Cavalry, they just knock people out.
Yeah.
They put the licking on people.
Time's catching up to the Venom now. I think that's
Yeah.
that's what you're seeing. You're seeing a short roster and a long game.
Yeah.
And that's starting to catch up.
The one thing that I really wish that we could have actually seen is, the Wyoming Cavalry being undefeated and a chance, they were supposed to play Cedar Rapids this week, and then they were supposed to play in I can't remember who the next one was, but they were supposed to have those games in the AIF. They're undefeated. It would have been really cool to see if they could have continued that out and been able to go into playoffs and maybe bring home a championship that first year. That would be fun. Unfortunately, not the case.
Ace Boogie runs a 4:38.40.
It's going to get the ball, rolls back out from the left side, out to the 25, cuts back down to the 20. Going to get knocked out. Good run there by Eastside Venom. Good passing catch. First down.
So, Ace, when you say you run a 4:38.40, is that 4 minutes and 38 seconds? Yeah, asking for a friend.
Got him.
Got him.
Oh, my. All right. I feel like next week we got to do one quarter, and we got to do it and have some fun with it. Whatever anybody posts in the chat, whatever fun words, we have to somehow put them into the broadcast.
Oh, I like that idea. I think
it'd be fun.
I think that's a fantastic idea.
We got to ask, obviously, no cuss words.
No.
Everything,
Keep it clean. Got to keep it G.
keep it PG.
Ooh,
or
pitch to
G.
the left.
Out to the right side, out to the 15, down to the 10, and finally going to get snubbled down. Not a couple yards shy of the first, still 32-14 to Cavalry.
Snubbled down.
Yeah,
Snubbled.
snubbled.
Okay. We're
You know-
we're gonna stick with that one, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
like it. I like snubbled. One of my favorite ones is, and I've used it in a lot of broadcasts, and my boss looks at me very funny. I could say, well, at least they're not getting wally-whopped.
Getting mollywopped.
Wally-whopped.
Yeah, wally-whopped.
Wally-whopped.
Oh, wally-whopped, not mollywopped. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like wally.
Like wally-whopped? Oh,
Yeah,
well,
wally-whopped. And people are like, what does that mean? Getting beat to smithereens, basically.
Yes.
You know.
By an old man. That's the equivalent. Right
Yeah, pretty much.
there. Which was game 1 against Central New York.
That was a pretty crazy one.
That was filthy.
Well, we got about 12-15 left to go here in the fourth. One over to the left side, one over to his right. Could get the ball, steps, looks, drives out from the 15, cuts, follows, passes, almost picked off. Tyree almost had a pick off the 5-yard line. An incomplete pass, bringing a third down.
He wants that one back. Wants that one back big time. Because, he had it.
I would want that one back.
He was in really good position.
I mean, after dropping a pick 6, fumbling him up, I'm not going to let that one go.
No.
That one hurts.
Yeah, that's a rough one to sit back on and say, yeah, okay.
You could be up by a couple more touchdowns.
Should have been up by at least one. I blame the 2-point conversions on you, though, Chase. I mean,
I would be blaming that on me too.
we've converted one 2-point conversion all game.
Yeah, and that was in the first quarter.
Yeah.
They said that they haven't missed one all year, or they only missed one out of all year, and now they missed 3 straight. So I'll take that one with me.
Yeah, it's a false
Flag
start.
on the play, false start.
Move it back 5 yards.
Ty Shea Butler says, "Let's go, Bo DeGoat." I didn't know we had a DeGoat out there on the field.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. You could have gone anywhere but there.
I know I could have.
I'll tell you what.
I
Bo Butler's already been in the end zone once, though, hasn't he?
Yeah,
We just got one for Bo, or
yeah. Bo's only got one so far.
one so far. Game's not over yet, kids.
Yeah, Anthony Ellison, he's got 2. And then Speedy Williams, or Anthony's got 1. Speedy Williams has got 2. Fires the pass. It's going to be intercepted. He'll toss it back out to the right side. Cuts back down to the 5. And now they're trying to play keep away and some laddering back. And Wyoming Cavalry get a pick and puts it down at the probably 3-yard line is where the forward progression is going to stop. But Cavalry football once again.
This game is turning into backyard football a little bit more and more as it progresses. We're seeing laterals going on.
Yeah.
That was a very dangerous play right there. That
was.
lateral, because that thing,
that could have been a touchdown.
that would have
Eastside.
it could have been a touchdown, or it could have been a safety going the other way.
Well,
And that was very, very dangerous to do. I mean, it's nice to sit back here and say, we're not clinging, but we have a 32-14 lead, so we're sitting pretty comfortable right now. But we don't want to develop those bad habits going into the end of this game.
Yeah,
But-
I just have to say, Titan Shia Butler said, "Now you know." After my little comment, so no, and I mean the Wyoming Cavalry, they've not really ever tried doing some of those trick plays with laddering the ball back. They really don't do a lot of that type of stuff. But I mean, as you were talking about backyard football, I mean that's pretty much all it is now. It's can the guys have as much fun as possible with 32-14 lead. Gonna get the ball. Malik steps up, looks out of the end zone, fires the pass. He's gonna be caught by Anthony Ellison out to the 10 to the 15. And going to get brought down. It's a first down and 10 here for the Wyoming Cavalry.
I think that ball was caught by Bo Butler first, and then kind of handed to Anthony Ellison on that one. That was
it was off the shoulder. The way it kind of looked like. Here's where watching the replay for a moment. It's Malik. He kind of stepped back. He looked.
This was
Had
off the
some
hand.
issues.
And then here, go ahead and take it.
Yeah, Butler and Anthony Ellison. It was kind of like a tip back. It's kind of crazy. I've never seen that.
That's what we call teamwork, kids.
Yeah, it's
teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah. And, Bo Butler actually stopped on that play. He was flat-footed for most of it, and then saw that everything kind of fell apart, and then just ran into scramble drill, headed upfield, had a little bit of zone, but then Anthony Ellison crossing in front was able to get that reception, pick up the first down.
So Anthony Ellison, another big catch after the tip drill from Bo Butler. And we've got one sitting over to his right, 2 going to motion. Steps back and looks. Malik's going to fire back out deep downfield. The pass is going to be caught into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavalry. Another big touchdown. And that one looks like it was none other than Tyree Bostic.
That was nice. That
was a beautiful
That
play.
was a nice pass. That was a nice dime right down on there. That was great timing. Hitting a play like that and then a pass like that, that's a lot of practice going down there. And that was almost end zone to end zone. That was good.
That was impressive as Malik, as we talked about, he came on as the quarterback in the second quarter of game 1 against Central New York. And he's been the guy ever since.
Hasn't looked back. And
no,
there's no reason to.
He has an arm. He's great. I can tell you right now, and I know Wyoming Cavalry football fans, I know you might not like me to say this, but that kid may not be here next year because he might be for the NAL, the IFL. He's a good player.
Yeah, no,
I mean, the whole thing is about these leagues before you get to the IFL, which is the top tier arena football league. It's you have to work your way up, and the NAL is second step, and they play after the AIF season was over. And so they'll play after the independent. One of the players has already tacked on to a team.
Yep.
From the Cavalry, they're going to be playing in West Virginia for the minors.
Oh,
in the
let's
NAL.
go.
So I believe that was Ellison who signed away from that. Going to get the ball, rolls out from the Malik. Malik off the inside, and the pass is going to be tipped off the one hand, and does he make the final catch? We're still waiting from the officials to say if it was a 2-point conversion good. If not, I am really sorry, football fans. I have destroyed our 2-point conversion tries today.
That 2-point conversion might have had a fan assist on that one.
So there might have been
They're talking right now.
Interference. We'll see Hey, but nonetheless, it's 38-14. Still waiting for the call here. There's 5:37 left to go
Venom coach is in his ear,
here in the ball game.
telling him what's up.
Sending it down to Johnny real fast.
Oh,
mama.
that.
What a break.
Yeah.
What a break. So the touchdown or the 2-point conversion was not going to be good regardless. But due to the holding, we're right back to another 2-point conversion try. And the Cavalry have another chance to make this a 40-14 game. That's crazy. Do you have a player down? He's walking up on his own. We might try to go to a media depending on how everything's set up. I think we'll try to... We might have to go after this 2-point conversion because they're going out of the snap. We'll do a media timeout coming up after this 2-point conversion. Dave, are you doing the...
I'm having fun with the kids down here in one of the boxes. They're doing the chicken dance. They're dabbing.
I didn't know they could see us from up here.
I didn't either. They were just waving at us, and they want the chicken dance, Dave.
I want the chicken dance.
Mr. Artisty, give us the chicken dance.
The chicken dance would be fun.
Yeah, I might.
Are you going to dance to the chicken dance? I wish we had, the cam.
The broadcaster cam.
Yeah.
We got to work on next game.
Yeah.
Next game.
Gets the ball off the right side and walks easily into the end zone. 2-point conversion good from Tyree. And Tyree made the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Well, it makes this 40-14. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back here. You're listening and watching Wyoming Cavalry football here on Omni Video Productions.
One pass caught, wide open, touchdown.
Nailed the microphone.
Doing wedding receptions. This was a must.
This is a must.
This one, the electric slide.
Well, welcome back here to Wyoming Cavalry football here at the Camplex. We're rocking the chicken dance up here. We're having fun.
And why not?
Why not?
It's a great day outside. It's a great day inside. Got some awesome football happening on the field.
Always
We're
great football.
certainly glad you guys are there watching with us.
Once again, we want to thank our great sponsors, iCloud Vape and Smoke, Lakeside Lounge, Health Healing Room, and also the Outside Bar. Again, iCloud Vape and Smoke, they've got a new location.
New location down there on Lakeway Road here in Gillette, Wyoming.
It's going to be a little bit of a squibber. It's going to be off the knee, out to the 25, picked up off the ground. The ball
Fumble.
still loose. And the Cavalry may have gotten the ball back at the 25-yard line. Cavalry football says the official.
I'm thinking this is how they wanted the last kickoff to go.
Yeah,
A nice squib kick, stays low on the ground, hits a guy right off of the shins, and then the Cavalry just hops right on top of it. So very well executed this time. Last time, yeah, I think this is what they were looking to do.
Are you going to cut Footloose now?
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Don't tempt you with a good time. So, you were talking about wedding receptions.
Oh, yeah.
Were you a DJ too?
I was a DJ for a summer.
For a summer?
For a summer, I picked up a summer gig as a DJ when I was in college.
Might have you to come help me sometimes.
Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely.
I do
down.
wedding DJs.
Oh, do
Yeah.
you now?
Yeah,
So there you go.
so I actually used to DJ at a big country bar in Oklahoma City. So much fun. So much fun. One of the bars I worked at, we had live bull riding. It was awesome.
No kidding.
Live bull riding. It's fantastic.
Welcome to Billy Bob's.
It was Cowboys OKC is what it was.
Oh, everybody's okay. So,
But Billy Bob's is...
That's
I think
from...
that one's down in Texas.
That's isn't that is that Rhinestone Cowboy? Not Rhinestone Cowboy. That's the the one with John Travolta, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the Wyoming Cavalry getting set here, ready to rock and roll. Going to get two to the motion. Malik steps out, looks, fires a pass back out deep over to Tyree, and the pass is going to be incomplete. Actually, Anthony Ellison was looking to be the intended receiver.
That was a little long developing. I think that was broken plays on the initial routes, and then everything was just break up field, and they broke up field. That was just a late pass coming out, and you can tell the quarterback was hurried. Malik was hurried.
40-14, so the score. Second down and 10 upcoming. 3:26 left to go here in today's ball game. Again, the Wyoming Cavalry, they're going to get set for another matchup next weekend. You want to make sure you stay tuned, turn in on our Omni Video Productions, or make sure you come out to the Camplex next weekend.
You know, they always say there's nothing to do in Gillette. You know, there's nothing to do here, nothing to do here. Hey,
there's plenty to do.
It's a Gillette Saturday night. Where else would you rather be
tomorrow
than
Camplex?
Watching the Cavalry beat up another team.
Not super late.
No.
Not super late either. Which that's the nice part, because the hard part is there's going to be flags on the play.
Yeah, that's a false start.
False start. Yeah, Anthony Ellison, he was the wide receiver, as we were talking about, that made... he's playing out in West Virginia, but they're called the Wheeling Miners.
Oh, they're out of Wheeling. Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Have you ever been to West Virginia?
I have several times, in fact. Southern West Virginia, right around the Beckley, West Virginia area.
See, I've been to... okay, they're talking about the after party. After party at the Fireside Lounge, if you're interested in going to that. But, no, the only time I've been to West Virginia is when I went to Summit Bechtel Reserve. National Jamboree for Boy Scouts.
Oh, right on.
Only time I've been there. Rocks back, fires, pass, cut, rolls back off to the 20, keeps pushing out to the 15-yard line, and finally going to get brought down.
Venom brought the blitz hard on that one. Two guys broke through the line practically untouched. That pass made it on point.
Yeah.
That was clutch.
Herschel Brazil Jr. coming away with the catch.
Oh, first time we're hearing his name tonight.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. So we talk about the Wyoming Cavalry. They're taking on Eastside Venom today, but next week they'll take on Albert Lee Grizzlies. And to wrap up the season, they'll be taking on Loveland Elite. That'll be on the April 11th of next week and April 18th the following. That will wrap up the Cavalry football season.
This is good wholesome family entertainment out here. You wanna come out and check this out. This is good stuff. It's a lot of fun.
Well, over to the left side now. What a weird route. Going to get the ball. Speedy Williams out to the 10. Finally going to get brought down to about the 5. Close to a first down, maybe about an inch shy. But I feel like they are going to give it to him as there's a minute 3 left to go here in the ballgame. 40-14 Cavalry. And the one thing about Wyoming's going to call a timeout. We're going to take it with them. It's 40-14. We'll be back after this.
One pass caught, wide open, touchdown.
It's just nice.
Yeah.
As we're back here at the Camplex. Wyoming Cavalry getting set. Yeah, I was kind of talking about just joking around about the running clock, but other football games, you're sitting here for 3+ hours. Drives into the end zone, off through the catch. Anthony Ellison to the end zone. Touchdown, Anthony. And he was talking about, I guess I predicted the future because I said 2 touchdowns earlier, and that's his second touchdown of the game.
And again, that's coming from that bubble screen again. That's actually an in-motion bubble screen. You got those guys coming up, hitting those inside blocks, and then you have the outside wide receiver coming back, catching that pass, and just cutting the seam right there into the end zone. That's a solid play.
Another great play here from the Cavalry. Tacking on another 46-14. So we'll see how the 2-point conversion goes with 52 seconds left to go in the ballgame. Gonna get the ball, steps, looks. Here's Tyree, the jump pass high and incomplete. 2-point conversion, no good.
That play just didn't even seem like it got off the ground. Defensive line broke through the line real quick. Everything was under pressure. Malik just had no time at all to get anything going on that one.
So the Wyoming Cavalry, they lead this thing 46-14 after the 2-point conversion, no good. And there's about 48 seconds left to go here in this ball game today.
I want to take some time to thank some of the people that have made this broadcast possible. Not just chasing myself here on the microphones, but also the family Johnson. We have Karen over there on primary camera, her son Logan down there on camera 2, and Kaya and his future wife, Lil, on camera 3. All making things happen, bringing this broadcast to you guys live stream here on the YouTube.
Love it.
And thank you very much, OMNI-DIGITAL-PRODUCTIONS, for bringing this broadcast to everybody at home. Brian, our producer, making things happen over here, and Dave Hardesty, our PA announcer for the stadium. Alex Brettauer down there on the ground, keeping everything going and everything exciting. So thank you all very much for making this broadcast possible.
Well, we got 48 seconds left to go. And the one thing is about the Cavalry is the past few times they have had the football to end the ball game. The question is, can the defense, or can they get another squib kick and get the ball back to kind of end the game, because they also go and score really quick if that happens too. It's a booming kick.
We'll do a legit kickoff on this one.
Out to the 10, gets out to the 15, cuts back from the 20. And Tyree Bostic, he went down on the ground and somehow came up and made that tackle to not allow Josh Crary to carry anything else.
Crary was going to actually cut back, and then he saw Bostic get back up and goes, oh no.
Yeah, he was about to take it all to the right side, and he would have had all day to run. Probably would have been a kick return touchdown.
Yeah, because that backside was wide open.
Yeah, it was. So instead, it's going to bring up first down and 10, ball spotted at the 22-yard line. Eastside Venom, really nothing to lose here, just chances to tack on some points. You know, we kind of talked about it. The Cavalry, they're basically playing with ease and just playing football and having fun again.
Yes.
That's all it is.
Yeah. No, they're just they're riding this out. And remember how we talked about having a big lead and staying focused during that big lead? That's something that the Cavalry is able to do right now. Is they are staying focused on defense, holding on to this big lead. So that's really, really good.
So to go into motion, rolls back off the right side, follows it off his back foot. The pass is going to be intercepted, and here come the Cavalry. Pass out to the 20, to the 15, cuts back out to the 10, to the 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Man, that was not a healthy pass to make. Going into this play, I was thinking, Venom's going to try and go vertical. They're going to try and get the ball down the field and fast. Did not work out for them. Actually had a blitz on for that play. Got on the quarterback real quick. Just put up a bad pass. Got picked off and returned all the way.
Ray Watson comes away with the pick to end the ball game as time does expire. I was just saying, how is the Cavalry going to figure out a way to get the football back to score once again? And they did just that. 52-14 is going to be the final as the Wyoming Cavalry come away with another win. They move to 4-0 on the year.
Fantastic game, fantastic fun. Now's a great opportunity. Both teams are going to actually gather around out in the field, and they're going to invite all of the fans to join them out in the field. It's a great time for kids to get out there and meet the next step. They always say it's really kind of tough looking at what is the next step of a football player after they're done with high school, because not everybody goes on to play college. And this is a great opportunity. The Indoor Arena League is it's a good outlet for the next level of football. If you are in college, or if you're not, if you're coming out of high school and you're just looking for that next step, it's a great opportunity to keep playing.
Absolutely. Okay, well, we're going to go and take our final media timeout. And when we come back, we're going to wrap everything up. Once again, a final 52-14. We'll take a media timeout. When we come back, we'll finish up our post game and we'll get out of here. Once again, you're watching here Wyoming Cavalry football here on Omni Video Productions.
One pass caught, wide open, touchdown.
Help tearing down camera. We need camera people. We need the same setup. We need helpers in order to make this thing happen. So I really do appreciate it. If you can, please let me know. Okay?
Oh, we're back.
Oh, you got it? Nice, my guy.
And welcome back here with more of our Wyoming Cavalry football match, as it was a 52-14 win here for the Wyoming Cavalry, coming away with the job done. They're now 4-0 on the year, and unfortunately, as we talked about, no playoff contention. They've only got 2 games left on the year, but the fact of the matter is, how big is it if they could be undefeated the rest of the year, coming away with some big wins? That would be the big thing. The Wyoming Cavalry, as we talked about, winning 52-14. What would be some of your thoughts coming in, just alone into this game? Eastside Venom coming in, really trying to disrupt the Cavalry, but they're still undefeated at home.
And that's the hard part, man. When you come across a team that's on a heater like the Cavalry are, you're really looking at that brick wall, and how do you get past it? And it's really kind of tough because the Cavalry do have a lot of weapons. We talked about their speed, and their speed has been huge, especially when you give them the big field.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably the Cavalry's biggest game, and trying to eliminate that, especially with a short roster, very, very difficult to do. I give the Venom a lot of credit, man, for showing up, putting out a really, really good product out here on the field. They play their hearts out. Give them a lot of credit.
Yeah, they played their hearts out. It was big. I mean, but, as we talked about, we got to give all the flowers to the Wyoming Cavalry. The fact of, everything that came out this week was insane. I mean, but they worked through it. They found a way to still continue things, have games, to continue playing, and to make sure that the end of the season is going to be continued football. They're working on trying to find a brand new league. But there's a lot of things that are going good here for the Cavalry. And
they're all about the community, too. And that was one of the things when I was talking to Drake and Dom before the game. They were like, we're here for the community. You guys wanted us here, and we want to stay here. We like the area. We like Gillette, and we want to keep things happening in this area. And I think that's fantastic. That's why they're not going to give up. Regardless of everything that shook down this past week, they're still here.
They're still here.
Keep supporting them.
They're still firing, still rocking. The cheerleaders are out there having a good time as well. And, we'll see how everything goes down. Again, they'll have another matchup next weekend and it is going to be one that you don't want to miss as the Wyoming Cavalry going to take on Albert Lee Grizzlies. I'm excited because I saw a couple people post about, getting to play, because now they're the independent league, basically, is how they're set up. But I've seen a couple Grizzlies post that this is going to be some of their first professional games that they played because they just, got out of the college film, as we were talking about, trying to find that next opportunity. But a lot of that team is full of veteran talent, so next week should be really fun.
No, absolutely. I can't wait. It's going to be really interesting. It's going to be a lot of fun. The Cavalry are rolling, and it's going to be really hard to stop them. So we'll see what happens.
Well, 52-14, the final here at the Camplex. And once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in here from our great sponsors, iCloud Vape and Smoke, Lakeside Lounge, Healing Room, and the Outside Bar. Also, my company, Horseman Broadcasting and Entertainment. Appreciate everyone for helping out with this broadcast, as we say, from Brian, our producer, from all of our camera operators to Dave. We appreciate everyone helping us out throughout this broadcast. And Dave, any final words from you?
Hey, Chase, it's been a lot of fun calling a game with you, man. I had a really good time doing it, and hopefully we get to do it again sometime.
Absolutely. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in here for our Wyoming Cavalry production here of Omni Video Productions as well. Hopefully me and Dave will be back next week because, my goodness, I had a lot of fun just jibber-jabbing. It was fun. Coming up with Wally Wopped, Snubbled.
I got to remember that one. That's a good one.
That's a fun one. So.
That's solid. I don't know where
and
to
then,
go.
Hey, next week, remember, tune into the YouTube. So you post in the chat. We're going to do a quarter, maybe even 2 quarters. You post in the chat of whatever you want us to somehow fit into the broadcast. And again, make sure it's G-rated. Nothing else crazy in that part. But next week's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, just give a word. No definition.
Yeah, no definition.
Just a word.
We will figure out a definition for it.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah,
it's going to be a lot of fun. We had a really good time here. Hopefully you had a good time watching, listening, and learning. And we'll see you again next week for some more arena football.
Awesome. For the final time here at the Camplex, the Wyoming Cavalry coming away with the win over the Eastside Venom, 52-14. From Dave to Chase the Horseman Horsley. We will see y'all next weekend.